totally unnecessarily, after barely 10 hours of negotiations, locked those workers out. And
Chair.
Honourable Toh Henry.
Mr. Chair, I just want to clear up a few things for New Zealand First. And
this isn't going to happen.
yeah, I might be lucky. But given the speeches in the House tonight about New Zealand First, I think they do need some help. And that is that this is not about allowing organisations out there to flout what I consider to be a democratic process. Now, if a person in any situation, whether it's right or wrong, wishes to make a decision to withdraw his or her labour, then surely to goodness, you would allow that person the comfort of making the decision without fear or favour, regardless of whether. No, I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is the pure and simple reason of democracy that we afford everybody else in this country at an election. Well, of course they do. But so why is it any different for a person withdrawing their labour? Oh, okay. So they can't answer the. I'm not getting into any of this rubbish about the best union organiser or the worst union organiser. Let's get down to some tin tacks, and it's about democracy. It's about. Finally, somebody from that side says, that's right, it's about democracy. Why is it that the union is so fearful of giving somebody a secret ballot? Why is it? Oh, it's already there. Well, it's not already there. It's not already there because there are some unions that don't have it. All we are doing is codifying what the engineers' union already has for its members. So if it's good enough for them, why isn't it good enough to have in a piece of legislation that if you're going to go on strike, you have a secret ballot? If you win, you win. If you don't, you don't. We're not talking about whether a strike is the right thing to do. We're talking about the ability of somebody to withdraw their labour, and it's their labour, it's not the union's labour, it's their labour, it's not the union's labour, it's their labour. And make no mistake, the bleating about the situation at the ports of Auckland, this is what happened tonight. They've got back into negotiations. That's it. The Wharfies didn't win. The Port of Auckland didn't win. The people of Auckland now see that both the organisations are sitting down and negotiating, like everybody expected to. Because at the end of the day, the belligerent union, the guys that run around in their cars and get paid while everybody else is on strike and losing their pay, they don't like it. They just don't like it. Fact of the matter is, this is about individual freedom, individual to cover your hands while you're making a decision. That's what it's all about. Now, I must say that Andrew Little, he's had one secret ballot in his life, and he lost that one up the country. So there we go.
Darian Fenton.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Well,